Hey guys, Ali here. How are you doing? Welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium where we're trying to get ourselves a little bit of slumber. But it doesn't seem to be happening. And I'm not really sure why, but we're going to try and figure it out and navigate our way through this. I hope you're all having a good day. Let's crack on. But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow. Let's fluff it up a little bit. That always works, right?
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
And I pay to stay here?
Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Okay. Oh, hell. I guess I can only go this way then. Come on, is Kuno a nightmare in my nightmares as well? Let's find out. Oops. What?
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I have a wife? Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
Okay. I'm just trying to think of the context here. I'm a cop. I'm a detective. That's the kind of job that kind of keeps you out the house a lot. At least that's what it says in the movies and TV shows. So I would say that I was left. Because there would... Usually it's not the cop that does the leaving in those situations.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy.
Harry.
Where the hell are yours?
Harry boy. I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
Okay. What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Really?
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
He keeps calling me Harry. I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding?
My mind is tired and broken.
Your mind is what now? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Okay, is my name Harry? Oh, we have a thought.
Good going, buddy.
Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one.
Ooh.
You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
Wait, hold. Roll back a bit. Watch it.
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
No, I don't want drugs, man.
You're too weak to say no now.
Oh.
Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
No, I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without speed. Half the town won't be dead. That's a glass half full scenario right there.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
And I don't want to make things worse for him. He's having a bad enough time as it is. Oh, I didn't see this. My other shoe! Epic!
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Ah, it's a new day, guys. We've woken up, we've had a weird dream, but things are starting to come together. For example, we're now fully clothed.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
Wait, these don't look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. I'll have to find some more cash to pay the bill at 9 PM. I'm waiting for the weather report for our town. Pretty sure it does go through them. What have I got here? Oh yeah, my other shoe. Nice. And journals? Oh yeah. Man. I'm not gonna buy those trousers from Kuno. That guy can take a run and jump. I'm gonna see if that lady's in. Wow, that place is 28 degrees.
The door is closed. Still nothing.
Where the hell did that woman go? Like, she appeared. She was there when we woke up. You know, we stepped out of our room. She was on the balcony, enjoying a cigarette. And then I haven't seen her since. Oh man, this place is packed now. Alright, let's talk to Kim.
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Alright.
One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There's so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements? Nah, I think that's a bit provocative. Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers union.
Oh yeah.
The belt used for hanging him, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information.
Okay.
Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
I'm not going to suggest reinforcements. I can already see that getting rejected because it would be somewhat inflammatory to the situation, so let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
But how long are they going to be here for?
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
Okay, fair enough. I have a couple of other things to chase up anyway. That's not a bad idea.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
We'll come back about lunchtime.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Okay. Hello. It's nice to see you
Just
again.
a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
She's twiddling her thumbs as well.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Hello, Lena. Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone
The
line?
manager was vague about it.
I'm going to ask him.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later.
Wait a second. The phone was used to call the RCM, and now it's broken? Why do you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Alright.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
This sounds more like a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing. No, I don't want to say that to her. That's horrible. Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband been gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Expeditions? Okay.
But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay. So your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
The lieutenant sounds unimpressed.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
Okay.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Hobby. That's a bit of a dick thing to say.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
I'm sure there's tons of stuff down in the depths of our oceans and stuff that would fall into that category.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
28%. I don't think that helps me. What is this expedition your husband was on? Tell me more about Morel, looks, character, your relationship. Yeah, get a description of the guy. At least give the impression that we give a damn and that we might actually look for him.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Okay. Let's try again. If I were to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
Okay.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
Oh,
Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
very cool. How did the two of you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
Wow.
I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he'd just divorced.
What was her accident?
We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She smiles wistfully.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Maybe from the husband. I think I have all the information I need. Let's move
I
on.
hope I've been useful.
Okay, so let's talk about the expedition. What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Gary, okay.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that.
She smiles.
Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Okay. So, are they in a rough neighborhood?
There's a nameless old fishing village nearby, but we've never had any trouble there before. There is a lot of crime around here, isn't there?
I can't say it's the best part of town, but I wouldn't worry too much about a pair of grown men traveling together.
Some fringe science is exactly what's needed right now. Spice up that vanilla murder investigation.
I will accept this task. This sounds like police business. I'll help you find your husband.
Are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now?
We will
I did
get
suggest
to
we
it.
play cool, but
It's just a little side thing. We'll do it down the line. I've already given my word. I'm honor bound to uphold it. I've got a premonition that this missing scientist is connected to our main case. Huh. I think premonitions may be the wrong word. I think it would be good to take a break from the hanged man for a little while. It's just police work. No, it's a little side thing.
if you say so.
Yeah. Welcome to working with me.
Oh, thank you, officers. Truly, I'll be right here if you come across any sign of Morel.
Okay, the water lock on the canal is broken, so your husband is probably just stuck on the other side of the coast.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
I've got no idea what I'm talking about right now, but I'll go with it. Water around the canal is some weird new cryptid destroyed it. I'm not going to say that. Probably just some technical issue. Oh no, I really don't know. I don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
Okay.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
I will.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
You gave me a pen. You were really nice to me at the start of the game. It's the least I can do. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
Okay.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
You're right. I don't have time for insect facts right now. Let's talk about something else.
Of course, dear.
Oh, man. If I had gone into it, I could have really pissed off Kim. That would have been awesome. Ah, well. Yeah, I'm going to leave this. I don't think I've got a good chance. So that's all for now, ma'am. Yeah. Let's investigate the phone all of a sudden being out of order.
Can I help you?
Goodbye. I don't have enough money to pay him yet. So I'll just leave it for a sec. Who else have we got in this place? Oh, the gardener. Let's talk to the gardener. And this guy, I can't actually interact with him anymore. It's a bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Ew. This is what I studied. Law. Did you study law?
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, lieutenants. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
Ha. I mean, no trouble. I'm here to do my job, that's all. You're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendlier sitting on that corner. She did.
Not a muscle moves in her face.
Wow.
Her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
She does not seem happy with me.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room. I've never heard that name, I don't think.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
She's a union person.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Yeah, you lay it down, Kim.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all this?
Obviously, I'm a lawyer. A legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Really?
I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence.
What?
These people are just dock workers.
Okay, so this is related to the protest thing. Okay, I can understand why she's defending them there. That's fine. I'm not trying to endorse violence or enforce violence, though.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Yeah.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
And what's the union exactly? Is it not the union that closed the harbour and caused the protest, or did I misunderstand that?
Fuck yeah.
A tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
Ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike socialists. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans?
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
I liked her yesterday. She's a bit of a bint today.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
What are you going to do to me? The lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
She starts laughing. It's a cold laughter, devoid of joy.
The Union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
But I'm sure they're not adverse to violence if it forwards their means, their agenda. Just like the side that you say I'm part of.
Goddamn right it is.
Alright. I think that's this guy, by the way, Titus.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
I should talk to Titus then. Well, I've been drawn into it. I was going to walk out and, you know, pursue other leads and then come back in again, but I talked to her to say hi, catch up, and she's I'm kind of being steered this way because of this development. Yeah, I wanted to see what this was. The tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. So you got anything else to say today?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself.
And drinking his beverage.
Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Thank you, Google Translate. Okay, let's leave. Okay, let's talk to Titus then. After I've inspected this. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and Union placards. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Monica's titties are big. Wow, this is great conversation. Can't wait to change out these rags. Oh.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Wait a minute, I have, I'm going to revert my gaze. I have glasses, don't I? Clothes, glasses. There we go. Now I look intellectual. I do. I could really scare them all by going in with some rubber gloves on. Oh no, wait, no, they're gardening gloves, aren't they? Yeah. I should maybe learn to use them a bit more. I keep forgetting how much use the clothing is in this game when it comes to certain interactions. Okay. Let's try that again.
The dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
It didn't help. Let's squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Revert my gaze. Alright. I'm going to zoom out a little. Okay, I'm going to talk to Titus here. Come on, Titus. Give us the good stuff.
This is where you say you're a bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
Okay.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Good one, mate.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Is everybody leaving?
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his head.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Okay, let's play this smart. I'm going to scan the room.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
Okay, fair enough.
He understood what you were doing, taking inventory of them.
Yeah?
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy Boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy!
Shouldn't that be the other way around? If you fuck with the boss, you fuck with everybody. Scrawny rat-faced man, 2 teeth missing at the front.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Says the 40-something man from the corner with a plectrum hanging from his neck. Oh, guitar player maybe.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Ha ha ha!
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
You notice gang tattoos. The man must be either Mesk or Saramarizian. There we go.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Fat Angus. Oh, you.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
Okay, let's talk to the big boy here.
Too late. You already scanned.
Oh.
You got a pretty good picture.
Picture of what?
Of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare it to these guys.
The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Let's see. I'm not going to accuse him yet. That usually shuts down communication channels, so... Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yeah, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Okay, yeah, very good.
We did this. Together. All of us. Until
Wait, what?
he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
Oh, hold on, I thought he was kidding.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
That's it, game's over. We got the perpetrator. No, I'm just kidding. But there is a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Huh. Holy crap. Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
He stepped out.
Thank you. Yeah, I forgot that bit, sorry.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
Really? There's like a
live grenade right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how did you even know he was in Special Forces?
Because one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Well, that'll do it. That's pretty much all they needed, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Okay. Okay, so besides the crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women.
What?
Raped one. Harassed workers. Threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wipes spittle from his mouth.
There's a slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
Oh, hold on.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information, as am I.
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming.
Wait, the guy starts screaming?
Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Huh. Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted? Raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Sylvie. It's Sylvie. This is why she wasn't forthcoming with what actually happened leading up to the guy hanging outside, sorry, hanging from the tree behind the cafeteria. It's Sylvie, right? I can't think of anyone else. Except maybe that woman who was upstairs, but... No, it's Sylvie. She was really shaken up when I mentioned the whole thing on the phone.
Yeah, me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
He repeats like a parrot. Oh, right, but who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
What? Okay.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck. Until he got
That was it,
real
okay.
still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Okay.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Shut up, Roger Rabbit. God damn it.
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him. Dragged his unconscious body to the tree. Put a noose around his neck. And hanged him till he was dead and steady.
So I'm assuming he became conscious again after that, after you put him in the tree.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Okay.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar.
Yeah, but
It
where...
happened right here.
Oh my god, this guy's a moron. Wasn't he a trained killer from the Orionese? Orionese, sorry, Special Forces? If yes, how did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
Damn.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
first tell me who's solid. Who's cracking under the pressure? Fat Angus. This one. He's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey you! Turned to the big guy. You having trouble breathing over there?
No.
He looks up startled, his forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks peeking out from under the warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
The man next to the big guy bursts out laughing.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Yeah, sure.
keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
There's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
He seems to look like he's quite labored in his breathing, compared to everybody else. See? He's tapping his finger on the, table a little bit. He's definitely a little anxious.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Right, I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, copper?
Okay. Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than others, but that doesn't solve the problem. And if they were all involved in subduing the guy and then hanging him, then no, I can't arrest them all. No, I'll play weak here. No, but seriously, who calls shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
He sounds more amused than angry. Haha! Fat that's good. Okay. Yeah, let's have a bit of a... I'm going to poke fun at Fat Angus here because I seem to have him on the ropes, I think. So, the biggest animal dominates the herd. I'm guessing it's the big one.
The sweaty man turns red and looks first down, then around him, apologetically.
It's not the fat ass. Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius.
Thank you.
We're called the Hardy Boys.
Thank you very much.
Right, fellas?
I mean, I kind of got that, but thanks for singling out people.
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Okay, talking of that night, when did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
And how long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
But you did for a time. Denying that is just dumb.
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
Blind until you weren't. That's what I think you are.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town.
Ah.
Happy?
Right. So I need to talk to Jody, or whatever her name is, Joyce. On her boat again.
By the Pines Cow, you mean Joyce Messier?
Joyce, yeah, there we go.
Representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines Cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over. I'm confused. What cow? I genuinely thought he was on about Joyce, but now he's actually sounding like he's talking about a cow.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
Okay.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
All right. Number 6, why don't I just arrest you? It's a simple answer. There's more of them than me and Kim. So you murdered him just like that. No remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
3.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
I'm not going to use I'm just doing my job, that's all, as an excuse. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Nah, that's an insinuation, because what's to say that this is just, like, not the first time that this has happened? Ah, man, I don't really agree with any of these. Like, I don't want to use this one, because then I would appear weak and naive and ignorant. I don't want to use this one because I don't know that they have a history of doing this. I could say that to try and relate to the guy. That could benefit me in future conversations. And this is obviously, that can be taken as subjective. It's like, who are you to say who's bad people? Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Damn.
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
He wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. Do I really want to go here? Huh. Why don't I just... no, I really don't want to go there. Okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Okay.
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood?
His mean little eyes come alive with hatred.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. While the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve, there's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
Okay. Right. Easy now, let's just talk.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one, and get the fuck out of our booth. We're not gonna do this again.
So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
No.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes his notebook.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
You know, there's a very small part of me that thinks that they didn't do it. That they're covering for someone else and they're maybe taking money for it. And that the protest is being used as a... what's that? Like a diversion, like a distraction. To give motive. Okay.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us.
A rent-a-cop.
Law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Well, what can I say? I played it well.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
I'm going to take off now. Thank you for your time, citizen. Alright. Before we head out and check the tracks again, I think what I'll do is I'll end this episode here for now. And we'll pick it up again very, very shortly with the investigation into the tracks outside the scene of the, where the gate is destroyed and stuff. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, you can obviously like the video if you liked it. If you want to stick around for more of this or anything else that happens in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you have anything that, like thoughts and feelings that you'd like to express about this game or anything else, make sure to use the comments section below. For now, take care, and I will see you in the next episode.